Our series, A More Perfect Union, aims to show us that what unites us as Americans is far greater than what divides us. This morning, we look at a pair of college students who use their spring break for a greater purpose. Millions of students descend on beaches for the college tradition, but two science majors from the University of Miami traveled to a Northern California camp. Mireya Villarreal shows us how they shared an enthusiasm for science with a younger generation.
Deep in Northern California's redwoods, we met science majors Neha Atharaju and Lily Adampama Piasari for spring break, where they've stepped out of their quiet chemistry lab at the University of Miami and into the noisy, rainy forest looking to inspire young campers.
You did find a riffle beetle.
I caught it.
The temperature hovers around 40 degrees, but the campers don't seem to notice.
It was pouring, I got all soaked, and I still had fun.
How many legs does it have?
The kids are learning how to identify beetles and larvae while gaining insight into water ecosystems.
How is that not cute? It's screaming in and out. It's so cool.
Now, just to be very clear, this is your spring break.
This is my spring break, yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm in the middle of the woods, and we are camping.
Have you ever camped before?
No.
And you call this an alternative break?
Yes.
What in the world is that?
This is kind of the time that we have no excuse to say no.
Here you go. No.
And be fully immersed in what we're doing.
You're doing so great. Okay, I'm so
You got it, Lavender.
Look at that.
Each year, nearly 7,000 preteens gather at Camp Campbell to study science in the woods.
What do you think can get its nose in there?
Hummingbird.
Yeah.
Many of their families don't have the money for camp, so these trips are paid for with YMCA funds.
It's awesome, right?
Yeah.
There is this new generation of kids who are ready to accept new ideas in a way that I think adults sometimes struggle with. Wow.
See, is she scary? She's not gonna hurt you.
I am absolutely terrified of snakes, and so I did not even think I could do something like that, honestly. But again, I know that like Haley, my camper, she was scared as well, and I knew that if I did it, like she would do it. So like I have to do it for her.
I don't like it.
Don't panic. All right.
Scary.
You did so well. Good job.
The redwoods are new ground for 22-year-old Lily, originally from Ghana.
Back in Ghana, you know, like my uncle lived right next door. My grandmother was like across the street.
Her parents left behind the comforts of a close-knit family with the hope of finding a better life for Lily and her sister in America.
In Ghana, it's very much a male-dominated society, and so I think being here, I've sort of like owned what it is to be a woman. I know that the experiences that I have here are not the same experiences I would have had back there.
When you started to do these alternative breaks, what were you taking away from them?
The world is like so much bigger than myself. I've been exposed to communities that I honestly would have never been exposed to if I hadn't gotten outside that comfort zone. I've learned that you have to care about people, and you can't care about people if you don't know the people out there.
What they're going through.
Exactly.
It comes out of you and it comes out of me.
At science camp, every activity teaches about the natural world.
I know what you're thinking.
There's even a song about the droppings bears leave behind.
It was a piece of scat.
Piece of scat.
And they just always attack every day with such great enthusiasm, and that really sort of inspires me as well, because even if I'm like exhausted and they want to sing a camp song, you know, you can't be like,
how do you say no to that?
Exactly.
Their enthusiasm for science has both Lily and Neha on the road to becoming pediatricians, and they agree that giving up their spring break to give back to kids will have a lasting impact.
It's just something that you can't explain when you're working with kids. There's like an innocence and a, I don't know, I don't even know how to explain it.
You came here to help them, and I am now hearing that it might be the other way around.
Yeah, definitely.
For CBS This Morning, Mireya Villarreal, Boulder Creek, California.
All right, Mireya, it's just a win-win for everybody.
Yeah, it sure is. All the way around. Everybody gets something out of it. It's great.
And let's discuss, when did college students start looking like they're 10? Or does that mean we're just getting older? I think it means we're getting older. That was really great, really great.